If you guys watched part 1 of the video, you'll know that I escaped Medellín for the weekend and I came here to this amazing little lodge in Santa Elena in Antioquia, which is only a 15-minute drive away from Medellín. And I'm going to give you a full cabana or lodge tour of the little place that I rented for the weekend. It was only 2 nights. I think it was around 400,000 pesos per night and I got a little bit of a discount. I'm not sure why on Airbnb, but I did anyway. Let me show you around. As you guys saw from part 1, I was kind of walking all around here, doing the first thing, and this is the view. So the airport, the Rio Negro airport is kind of this way. This way is like La Ceja and Retiro, and this area is further south. But it's a pretty nice view overall. Got this little like netting here, me and B just like chilled out and sat on, which is nice. This is the terrace. So we've got a nice little terrace here. So you can sit out and enjoy the view. I was sitting here and having my coffee. It's really nice. It's a good space as well. The whole thing is wood, by the way, so it's all wooden construction. But it's a really nice terrace, perfect for like chilling out, having a coffee. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. I haven't been paid by the lodge to do this for anything. I just thought it would be interesting for you to see what a typical kind of lodge looks like just outside Medellín. It's not much, it's small, but if it's only me and B in the lodge, then it's absolutely fine. Okay, so this is the main area and B is obviously enjoying it. So this is the entrance. This is where we kind of came out on. So this is the steps where you're coming. You come into the property through here, come all the way down through here, and yeah. Hola, B, ¿cómo estás? So, you come through here, got the little kitchen here, everything you need really. It's obviously basic, but little hot chocolate maker, coffee machine, stove, lots of little tea bits and everything. I have to say, this lodge is pretty well equipped. Got a fridge here, all the utensils you need. Bit more storage, and I love this little window here. So even though you don't get much of a view, just a nice outlook. So I was making my eggs here. You get a nice little outlook. The cool thing about this lodge is that they actually provided stuff for breakfast. So when you arrived, you didn't have to like go out and buy like eggs or arepa or like cheese or anything or chorizo. They had it all done for you. And so yeah, I went out for lunch, but all the breakfast stuff was already here, which is really cool. Let me show you around again. Okay, so the kitchen, little dining table, not much. This is the living area. There's actually like B's little favorite kind of sits over there. So it's kind of like on one floor, but there's kind of like a mezzanine area, and there's a TV up here, which I watched the football, the Colombia and the England game up there yesterday. So you have like the dining area here. We've got the terrace you guys saw. I mean, look at that, guys. Just check this out. How nice is this little eco lodge? This little lodge. I mean, look, beautiful, right? Okay, so we go through to the bedroom. Nice little cozy bedroom, got a low ceiling here. Nice double bed with the same view from the terrace. So this little window goes out where the terrace is. It's listening to the birds in the morning, but check out. Not bad, eh? Only 50 minutes away from Medellín. Got a little like scarecrow there. But yeah, nice little comfortable bed. Little ensuite bathroom. And I really love this like stone kind of like finish here. They have it in the bathroom as well, which I really like. And obviously, you're not in Latin America if you don't have a dodgy looking shower unit, which is absolutely fine. But this is a hot shower. As some of you guys know, I actually haven't got hot water in my apartment in Medellín yet. So it's actually nice just having a hot shower here for once. But yeah, it's a small bathroom, but everything you need. And they actually provide, obviously, it's a lot cooler here in Oriente because we're a lot higher up. So we got some extra bedding and everything. So yeah, pretty basic, but you don't need much else. So now let's walk up these stairs to the little mezzanine area because this is where I watched the football yesterday. And it's pretty cool actually. As a lot of you guys know, they love putting TVs in the bedroom here in Colombia. I don't really personally like that myself because I prefer to have the TV separate, but just going up these stairs. And we have this really cool mezzanine bit. It's actually a lot warmer here, but I was just chilling with B here, watching the football, watching the England game and the Colombia game on this TV. And it's a really nice little setup. You can kind of see the bottom of the lodge down there. And it has this really nice view. So let's see if I can do this. Actually it gets really hot up in there, so yeah. Look guys, you get a much better view from up here. The Oriente. Really lovely, honestly. And you know what I was thinking? That even if you have the best apartment ever in Medellín, you know, it has a massive balcony, terrace, bedrooms, finishing, you have all the most expensive appliances, everything you ask for, you really can't beat the countryside for just some peace and quiet, nature and everything. It's impossible to get that in Medellín. That's one of the differences between, I think, living in Colombia and London, is that even in London, even in central London, you get places like Holland Park, which is kind of like a villagey, kind of countryside feel in the middle of the city. But you just don't really get that in Medellín. So to be able to come here, just a 15-minute drive or a bus journey away from the city is really great. And it's made me miss the countryside, honestly, because even though I grew up in the city, the countryside still has a special place in my heart and everything. But guys, just check out this view here. I mean, you can't beat it. So basically, I was watching the football yesterday with this amazing view. Had the telly on there, and it was really great. And there we have it. That is the tour. As I said, it's not big. These lodges are not designed to be big. They don't have washing machine. They don't have washing facilities or anything. You can't really do laundry. So they're kind of ideal for a weekend stint, if you like. Because if you stayed here for a week, not only would you get a little bit bored unless you had a load of work to do, but you can't really do any laundry. The cooking facilities are fairly limited. There aren't too many shops nearby. Although actually, yesterday I did do some shopping in this good little tiendita in Santa Elena, which is like a 20-minute walk away. Wasn't too bad. But overall, this place has been really perfect for a 2-night stay. Probably could have stayed another 1 or 2 nights depending, assuming I bought enough clothes and everything to kind of last me that time. I'm literally about to check out and head back to the city. So I'm just going to enjoy the little view here, sat on the terrace, enjoying the gorgeous scenery. And yeah, even though I said this is not a sponsored post or anything, if you guys want the exact place I stayed, just let me know and I'll send you the link in the comments, whatever. Because I did the same. I asked my local Colombian friends if they had any recommendations to stay in Santa Elena, any previous Airbnbs they've stayed at or anything. And they sent me a few. Unfortunately, because it's a festival weekend, they were all unavailable because I booked it last minute. But that's how I basically found this place, because I kind of looking online, etc. So if you guys want my recommendation for this place, let me know. Although that being said, there are loads of places like this. I'm sure just if you pick somewhere with good reviews and it's not a little bit dodgy, there's nothing that stands out and screams at you, oh, don't stay at this place, you should be fine. So yeah, I had a really great weekend here, about to head back to the city, recharged and refreshed. But just, I love the detail they have in this place. Look, the little only has like little plant pots everywhere, and all throughout the garden, there are these little flower pots everywhere, right? Here, all these little details, even here, right? I mean, you've got these little kind of like figurines here, which are really cute. Little plants everywhere. Yeah, like nice bits of artwork. Kind of gives it like a nice homely feel. It doesn't feel like a stale Airbnb like some of them do in the city, because they feel all the same if you stayed in some before. So yeah, this place felt like a little gem away from the city. And yeah, hope you like the tour. So guys, I'll see you in the next video.